Hello again. I just recently got back from my trip to Rome, and while Rome is gorgeous, beautiful, breathtaking, there's so much to see and do. I did discover that with any huge tourist destination, there's a lot of people out there to get to you and take full advantage of us unexpected tourists. In this video, I'm going to share with you my own personal experiences with clips and pictures of what I found to be the 5 top tourist scams and how you should avoid them. Number 1, non-authentic Italian restaurants. These restaurants cater mostly, if not exclusively, to tourists. So why are they bad? Well, essentially they're going to charge you like a freaking Michelin star restaurant for subpar microwaved food. So how do you spot them out? Okay, so the first giveaway is there's always somebody outside trying to shuffle you in. No well-known or restaurant that is known for their food or has good food in general is going to need this, because the reviews, Yelp, what have you, is going to speak for itself. The number 2 giveaway is they have an English menu sitting outside of their restaurants. You'll notice that most renowned restaurants, including the Michelin star restaurant that I went to, and I actually took a picture of the menu, they do have the English translations underneath them. So when there's just an exclusive only English menu outside the restaurant, it's essentially telling you that this isn't for the locals, this is just for us tourists. And last but not least, they're just minor blocks away from the huge tourist attractions, whether it's Trevi Fountain, the Spanish Steps, the Colosseum, the Pantheon. These people are paying astronomical prices for rent. So unless they're well known and well established, you're gonna compromise on something, and my bet is gonna be the quality of the food and the price. And moving on to number 2 for the tourist traps. These are the vendor carts or kiosks. These are most known for being right outside of the biggest tourist destinations or locations, usually outside of your Trevi Fountain, the Spanish Steps, the Colosseum. Let's not get these confused with the food trucks that you'll find in other countries. These will charge you astronomical prices for water. And when I say this, I mean like freaking 5 euros. Yes, you heard me correctly, just 5. And another thing is that their menu and their items are all listed in English, which, as we spoke in our other point, means that it's more for tourism and not the locals. Moving on to number 3. This is the people who try to hand you things, or should I say, try to force you to take these things. Essentially what I'm talking about is you'll find several variations of these people. The number 1 is the people who hand you bracelets, or they'll nicely put the bracelet on your wrist and start a very polite conversation. Once you've done this, they'll start asking you for donations for their family back home. And if you don't give them the money, they become quite hostile. I would suggest not taking the bracelets if you want to avoid conflict. Number 2 is the people with the flowers. I had a very rough interaction with my very first flower person on my way to the Spanish Steps. I very politely told the person, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. All while he was sitting there as hard as he could trying to shove them in my hands. No thank you. 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 So again, if I were you, I would just say no thank you and just firmly keep walking. And number 4. The gladiators that you'll find around the Roman Colosseum or other large historical landmarks. These guys, from my experience with them, is they're people, just your average Joes, that dress up as the traditional Roman centurions or the Roman gladiators. And they try to get you in the mood and, for that time period of the little areas that you're seeing, which is fine, right? It's cute. We see this in Disney World, what have you. It's just part of the experience. But while that's okay, these people take it a little further than that. They're very aggressive in their tactics. They will sweep you up, take your phone, and before you know it, you're standing in front of your own phone with the one guy taking the picture, and you're with the other guy. And in order for you to get your own phone back, they want you to pay. Not just a tip, a flat rate of around 20 to 40 euros. And the best part is some aren't even Italian. Look at how this guy grabs the lady for a picture, even after she moves away and tries to keep walking.
Stop. Picture, father.
I would not do that. And in addition to that, they have habits of jumping into your pictures and then demanding money as well. And they have gotten in trouble with local police, but you'll still see them very rampant around these tourist parts, so be careful. And number 5, last but not least, throwing coins in fountains. And while this is not technically a scam, there is one saying of a magical fountain, and it's only true for the Trevi fountain, which is toss 1 coin in if you wish to come back to Rome, toss 2 coins in to fall in love, and 3 coins if you wish to marry your love. I've seen people just throwing away their coins in all of these fountains, thinking that each one of them is magical and all of your dreams are going to come true. Are your dreams going to come true, Zoe? Huh? But you'll be happy to know that the coins that do come into these fountains go to a good cause. The city empties the fountains, I think, about twice a week, really early in the mornings, and it goes to the homeless, and they do make around 2,500 euros a week, and that estimates around, I want to say, 1.5 million euros a year. But it's illegal if you try to do the scourging of the coins, so I don't suggest doing that. And that's it. Now you're ready to enjoy the city and everything that it has to offer without much worry. Don't forget that if you did find this video helpful, to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more travel related tips and vlogs. Bye! Look at it.